Hello everybody, my name is Sam Farmer. I am a proud AANE member for almost 3 years now, writing blogs, recording Coaching Corner videos, and periodically presenting at conferences. Today I am here to talk about how self-acceptance and expectations of self tie into the process of building self-esteem. I have found over the course of my life of 50 years now that it is not helpful to think of my autism as being connected to what I would call the 3 Ds: diagnosis, disability, and disorder. It helps, I have found, to either not use these words, or if I do use them, to not let the emotional impact that is often associated with these words to get under my skin and cause me emotional distress, which of course is not at all helpful to the process of building a nice, strong, healthy sense of self. Instead, I think of autism as being a part of my profile, as being an integral part of who I am as a person, and which I have worked very hard to actually not just accept, but to embrace. With respect to expectations of self, growing up, I tended to be a perfectionist, particularly with respect to those activities that I engaged in and about which I was particularly passionate about, including music and sports. As a piano player, I would often expect to play a song technically perfect, that when I wouldn't, I'd be setting myself up for disappointment, and I would feel as though that I had failed to play the song properly, and that didn't help. With my tennis playing, I was always self-conscious about how I swung the racket to try to get the ball over the net, and often felt that I was losing too many matches, focusing more on wins and losses when I should have been more focused on how I was actually playing the game. Not helpful at all. Again, just setting myself up for disappointment. Not at all helpful towards self-esteem building. Gradually over time, with help from my parents, with help from clinicians, and just living life, learning certain things the hard way, which regrettably can be the best way for me to learn. I finally arrived only a couple of years ago to a state where I felt I had finally attained what I would call self-love. Integral to that effort at attaining self-love were these notions of self-acceptance and of bringing my expectations of myself back down to earth so that they were realistic enough that I could meet those expectations and have doing so actually help my self-esteem rather than to compromise it. Good luck to you if you are working on what I have worked on, and thank you very much and have a good day.